Welcome, Bruchim Abim Yerushalayim. Welcome to Jerusalem. We're really excited, to say the least, to bring all these people together from Australia and from Russia and from America and from France and even from Katamon. But I think it's an amazing group of people coming together, and as much as we're proud of what we do at Present Tense, I think we're even prouder of the fellows themselves who, as one of the fellows said, the altruism and the willingness to help each other that he felt here is really something that can't be replaced. And I think just that alone makes the whole experience worthwhile. And I'm really excited for all of you to hear from the fellows. I'd like to make a special, in these Jewish events, all the special mentions, and you can just spend the whole night, but I'm going to mention two people. One who's here and one who isn't here. The one who's here is Ariel Berry, one of the founders of Present Tense. Is this your first global website where you're not up there saying something? And the second one is Aaron Horowitz, who can't be with us tonight, and we're sending here our condolences to him on the passing of his father last week. Someone once said to me that the definition that it's not an accident that in English the word success is also the same word. The root of the word success is also the same root of the word successor. And the fact that an organization can actually move on from its founders and appoint successors successfully, I think, well, at least appoint the successors, shows the strength of an organization. And I really think that's true, and it's a huge credit to Ariel and Aaron. So thank you very much. Yeah, so enough. Shelby, you want to say?
It's really powerful. I literally just landed at 4:30 this afternoon, so it's very powerful for me to be here this evening as we wrapped up 10 other launch nights around the world, and now culminating with this venture showcase of our Global Lab fellows. This really is a testament to the type of change that's happening all over the world. Jewish communities, as Guy was saying, from Australia to Moscow, Russia. Extremely inspiring too, as I stand up here and reflect on how I got involved with the organization was as a fellow in our Global Institute 4 years ago. So to be able to stand up here and see how many people we have affected through our fellows, through their ventures, and the impact that we've made across the Jewish communities worldwide, we're really excited to now introduce to you the 2013 Global Lab Fellows.
I'm a fundraiser by choice, with a love of community and a love of philanthropy. I'm Emma Boyer. I represent a strong, vibrant Jewish Australia, but I see a disconnect between funders and innovators. I aim to create a platform to upskill our entrepreneurs and link them to our donors to revitalise our Jewish Australia.
Could you imagine letting the love of your life pass you by? Worse yet, could you imagine getting married and having the most awful, horrible, ICHSA relationship ever? My name is Mickey Lavenpel, and I'm a qualified marriage and family therapist. I'm also the director of Beinenu. Come partner with us and find out how you can be a part of creating more dynamic, successful, and sustainable marriages in Israel right now.
There are queer people everywhere. They often look normal. And you would never suspect that they suffer from alienation, from loneliness, and often from discrimination. My name is Sarah, and in case you had any doubt, I am queer. And I started Queer Israel to address these problems. Queer Israel produces events, cultural and arts events, that offer compelling content and a loving and safe space where queer community can flourish. And it's our hope that we will be able to contribute positively to Israel in promoting tolerance, acceptance, and diversity.
Hi, my name is Maria, and I promote Jewish culture through contemporary art. I am doing exhibitions and workshops of Israeli and Jewish artists in former Soviet Union. I am making a springboard to a professional career of young professionals. And I am creating a circle that would be a sustainable part of the modern art scene, the circle of Jewish artists. Art is my job, my major, and my biggest passion. If you are interested, please come and join me in my venture. Thank you.
My name is Mila, and I like to talk about everything. When I first joined the debate team, I learned how to take all those words and create logic out of them. And then I thought to myself, how wonderful it would be if everybody can have a logical discussion. I'm the co-founder of Talmud Aviv, a website that creates a new way for people to consume information and have discourse about matters like feminism, current affairs, or God. We are based on the methodology of the Talmud because we have 2,000 years of Jewish debate. Good idea? Bad? Come to my table later. Let's talk about it.
Zionism has realized its primary goal of building the physical state of Israel, leaving us the great challenge of forming a spiritual identity. Following a successful pilot, I've initiated Lishma, an Israeli, egalitarian, pluralistic Bet Midrash. After this year of having such a successful program, we wish to bring together youth and young adults from different backgrounds to study together and create the same practice as we had all over the years of Jewish learning. If you'd like to join me to this 4,000-year-old conversation of bringing modern Judaism to Israel and for people to feel at home while talking about Jewish identity, please come and share with me your thoughts.
Do you think you understand today's Palestinian? What about the modern Israeli? Can you even imagine them understanding each other? You'd be surprised to learn how many misconceptions and misunderstandings emerge simply because we don't understand each other's historical narratives. My name is Dara, and I'm the Israeli director of TRIP, or Tio Richla in Hebrew and Arabic. We run historical and educational trips for mixed groups of Israelis and Palestinians to learn about each other from each other. Join us in learning the past, understanding the present, and changing the future.
An international traveler with a passion for people, I've come to Israel for many years, trying to understand the specifics of Israel's population. Israel is a very, very small village, but in many cases, building a permanent life for the new immigrant is much harder than it seems, mainly because of a lack of interactions, social interactions. My name is Fred, and my mission today as a new immigrant from France is to build and create this online platform for Israelis from different backgrounds with common interests so that they can meet each other. If you want to be part of the next social revolution in Israel, join me on meetinisraeli.com and help me build a more inclusive society. Thank you.
Now we'll hear from our Scale Fellows.
I can't wait for Sunday mornings and Tuesday afternoons. I just love Hebrew school. Said no Jewish child ever. The traditional Hebrew school system doesn't work for today's families. In America, we are underserving our population. Most Jewish children receive no education at all. Jewish Kids Groups is a reimagined, reinvented, and ridiculously cool new Hebrew school model now piloting in Atlanta. With the help of Present Tense Scale, we have developed a bulletproof business plan to replicate our model, scale up, and come to a community near you.
first person to ever call me a racial slur was a rabbi. Fortunately for me, I'm a very proud Jew. Hi, my name is Jared Jackson. I'm the founder and executive director of Jews in All Hues. We have been creating effective programming for people who have one Jewish parent, adoptees, and Jews by choice for the past 4 years. Thanks to Present Tense, we were able to get a solid plan to reach 1,300 Jewish professionals who will reach 24,000 new members of the Jewish community within the next 3 years. I hope you'll join me in creating a truly inclusive community. Thank you.
As an educator, one of the things that motivated me to make Aliyah was the vision I had of all the educational options that kids would have in Israel within Jewish institutions. Imagine my disappointment when I arrived in my new town in Israel and discovered that for religious girls, there were 2 options: regular day school or rehab. I'm Rebecca Amanoff, the founder and principal of Kol Hadassah. Girls who come to Kol Hadassah have struggled either academically, socially, or with religious tensions at home. We've just completed our incredibly successful first year where every single girl improved their grades, developed higher self-esteem, and developed healthier relationships with their family and wider community. Thanks to the SCALE program at Present Tense, I'm looking at expanding the target market for Kol Hadassah to invite girls who are struggling in religious high schools all over the world to join us. Please come to the table to find out more.
Rivka is an Israeli mother of 3 who's struggling to support her family. But Rivka isn't asking for charity. She started a jewelry business with the help of an Israeli nonprofit that trains female entrepreneurs. There's just one problem. Rivka's business isn't making a lot of money, yet. And this is where I come in. My name is Elizabeth Weingarten, and I also founded a jewelry business with a twist. My business, Tribel, cultivates female entrepreneurship in Israel. This is how it works. I purchase jewelry from women like Rivka, I sell it abroad, and I reinvest the profits back into the organizations that train female entrepreneurs here in Israel. Think of it as an entrepreneurial giving circle. This week at Present Tense, I fortified the foundations of my business plan so I can help more women like Rivka. Find me at the table afterwards to learn how you can become a link in the Tribel circle.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees because the trees have no tongues. We're facing an ecological crisis. The planet is heating, glaciers melting, hurricanes intensifying, deserts expanding. And yet we sit on age-old spiritual traditions that can get us out of our ecological challenges. I direct the Interfaith Center for Sustainable Development, which accesses the collective wisdom of the world's religions to promote peace, sustainability, and coexistence. Through the Present Tense Global Laboratory Scale Track, I've learned some new tools and skills to expand my organization in order to reach the hearts and minds of people around the world. Thank you.
Wow, I hope you guys are as inspired and empowered as I feel right now. As you can see, we had 13 fantastic participants in this first ever global laboratory, and we really hope that you can support them by contributing either contacts you may have, some of your time, or even financial resources if that's available to you. All the fellows will now be in this room. They all have a little area where you can meet them, talk more about their ventures, get some more information, and help them out. Thank you so much for coming, and I look forward to hearing and seeing you all around.